Hi everyone, it's Shane from Hanlon's for another Maintenance Monday. Today we're going to talk about front axle. So I'm in a Gen 7 700 series tractor, and we'll just scroll to where we have the front axle suspension and go to that page. So this is pretty much the same on any tractor that has a FendtONE cab. On these ones, it shows you where your axle position is. So this one says it's at 42%. Suspension is on. That one is how you turn your suspension off. And then this is up and down. On the older tractors, of course, if you have one of those, you know that you push and hold the button and it will pump the suspension up to the top. It'll fill the cylinders with oil and lift it all the way to the top. The main thing to bear in mind, we get this question quite often, is can I get my suspension to stay there? And no, you can't. When you have the suspension turned on, it's going to try to find the middle of the range. So it's going to try to get as close to 50% as possible. That's just how it's built. When you're doing any kind of loader work, we always recommend that you turn the suspension off, because once you put weight onto the loader, the suspension will bottom itself out onto the rubber blocks. And then what happens is your suspension cylinders are fighting continuously to try and lift the unit up. And what it will do eventually is you'll see either line breakage or cylinder breakage or bolt breakage on that suspension component set up at the front. It just can't handle trying to work itself up and down all the time. So it's best to have it turned off. But basically what happens is you turn it on and then it's going to try to find the middle on its own. So just a little FYI. Hopefully that helps you out. Thanks for watching.